Good morning everyone, how are you? Last week we came into the cathedral office and we turned left down the corridor to see Father Peter's office. So we went down there to the end. This week we're turning the other way and we're in the main office, and there's Francis who sits at reception and answers the phone and helps everybody who comes to the desk. We've seen the desk from the other side, but this is what it's like from the inside. And here is Frances' computer, and there's her special screen where she can see the security cameras which show her what's happening outside in the grounds. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk through reception. There's a nice picture on the wall there. And we're going to go and see what room this is here. What do you think is in this room? It's right, there's a big, huge photocopier printer that we can make the service booklets from, and we can print colouring pictures from and do all other sorts of work. But this building wasn't built with this room as a photocopying room. This room was built as part of the hospital, and patients slept in there. That's why it's got a beautiful window with curtains that's shut to stop the sun coming in. And out here is the door. And when we open the door, we can see a little veranda. And that looks out over into the square between St. Martin's House and the cathedral. And this is used by the cleaners to keep all their things today. But this veranda used to be where patients came and sat in the sun when they were getting better, because the sun and the fresh air did them good. So when I turn round, we're back inside the photocopy room. We came through that door, and there's another door here. So we're leaving this room, which is one of the wards where patients slept, and we're going out into the corridor. When we look along the corridor, we can see there's lots and lots of doors, because this was a hospital, so there were lots of rooms for people to sleep in. And then there were buildings like this, which has got an F on. Do you know what this is? That's right, this is the toilets. Because people work here and they need toilets. And when people were sick and in hospital, they needed the toilets too. And that's F because it's the ladies' toilets, the female toilet. We go on along the corridor. There's offices and rooms on either side. Let's open another one. Oh, where's my key? So let's open the door and have a look and see what's in here. So this room isn't an office. This room has cupboards with hangers. And what's hanging on the hangers? Can you see? This is the choir robes. This is where the young choristers, the kids and the young people who are in the choir, this is their changing room, and this is where they keep their robes. And out the back there's another door. And when we open that, we can see it goes onto an enclosed veranda. When we walk through, we can see it's another room with big cupboards. And when we look, there's the same colour robes again, but these are big robes. And this is where the adults, where the grown-up people who sing in the choir keep their robes and get changed. They've got lockers to keep things in there. And look, there's a piano so they can warm up and practice their singing. The boys have lockers in there. Can you see there? It's school holidays, so there's not much there at the moment. Let's go back through here and we can see what else we can find. So this would have been somewhere where sick people slept when this was a hospital, and out on the veranda it wouldn't have been walled in, that would have been their fresh air space. Now we've locked the door and we carry on down the corridor, and we can see there's some glass doors at the end. There's more toilets there. These are big toilets and they used to have the bathroom in. Now here is a special room. Do you know what room this is? Can you guess? Yes, this is the kitchen. This is where the food is made and where people who work here can have their meal break. You can see there's special food here for morning tea. Do you think you like sausage rolls and little quiches? They look pretty yummy. It looks as if Jared has bought some fruit and some eggs too. I think they're going to be lucky today. And through this door is back onto the back veranda again. We were up there by that pink chair just now. So if we go out of the kitchen, we're going to go and look in the room opposite. Some of you may have been in this room. Do you know what's in here? Let me unlock the door and we'll go in. And this is the vestry. This is where we have a notice board to put the rosters on, a sink, and this is where we keep all the robes and all the things for setting up for Sunday church and church on other days. So you can see we've got a safe, and inside the safe is where we keep all the silverware and valuable stuff. And here is when we hang up the robes, but we don't keep them hung up the whole time. Can you see these drawers? When I open the drawers, we have different colour robes inside. Those are white ones. These are purple ones, and they're all folded up so they don't get screwed up. Small white ones and green ones. And we've got some, do you know what colour I haven't found out? That's right, we have the red ones, all safe and ready to use. And over here by the window, we have the register where we can report how many people have been to church for each service. We have some spare candles and the cross and other candles. And in here we have other things. Can you see? There's a chalice and there's a lavabo bowl. And there's the box with the breads and the special oils. And in here, we have the purificators and the lavabo towels that we use for drying our hands and wiping the chalice. And there's another drawer here, and we keep the smaller breads in here. So these are all storage spaces. And down here we find all the things for making incense. And here's another cupboard. And this is where some of the albs and things that the clergy wear are kept. Because this is where we get changed. This is where I get changed and Father Peter and Julia and Kate. This is where we get dressed when we're getting ready for church. And there's a big mirror on the wall so that we can check that we look okay. So we've got a little bit further down this corridor to have a look. Does anybody know what this room is here? Some of you may have gone in it, but you probably haven't. So this room has got a lock here. All the rooms are reminding us about coronavirus, about COVID, and saying how many people are allowed in a room at the moment. So this is a biggish room, so 10 people are in here. This is the choir room, and the shelves are full of their music, and here's where they sit or stand to practice. And in the middle, can you see their big, beautiful piano and more chairs. There's a little storage room here, and there's even more music in there. It's full of lots of music. And on the floor, we've got buckets and bowls and chemicals and cleaning things. Because of coronavirus, every time we touch or use something, we have to make it clean after. And in the corridor, we've got a hand sanitizer. We have hand sanitizer. That's the door out into the courtyard again. Can you see the cathedral over there? And the cars. And this is the last room open. And this is the dining room. This is a meeting room. clean chairs for them to use. And there's our recycling and garbage bins, because we think recycling is really important. There's the barracks at the out, and here's the annex room, which is where we're storing some of the spare chairs, and the barbecue, and the hose. And there's one of our big fans. We're going to have to start using that soon. Here's all the other things that we need somewhere to store. All safe here so we know where they are. And look, there's another door outside. So I'm going to open this door and I'm going to go outside and I'm going to say goodbye for now. See you soon. So you keep safe. It's been lovely talking to you, and I'll see you again at the weekend. Bye.